keeping tabs on your health. How bad will this flu season be? The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention will issue its outlook for the season today.
Experts will lay out expectations for the disease and which strains they'll be watching for. They'll also encourage people to get vaccinated as soon as possible, which is relevant for us because we got the flu shot people here today. They're going to be poking everyone.
Heading in 1 hour. I'm going to be getting that shot too. Medical marijuana continues to make headlines. A growing number of war veterans are using cannabis to treat illnesses they sustained actually on the battlefield.
Fox 31 Denver health reporter Shaul Turner here now with what they're doing, getting more help this weekend. Shaul.
Yeah, there's a lot of help for our war veterans, and access to medical marijuana is an important topic for our nation's veterans, along with parents of children who are being successfully treated with cannabis for conditions like seizures. A lot in the news this week about medical marijuana. So we welcome back Roger Martin, Executive Director of Operation Grow4Vets. He's here with a big event this weekend designed to help those in need. Roger, thank you for coming back.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, I know you have a huge organization. You're helping a lot of veterans. And this Saturday, you're actually doing a marijuana giveaway.
Yes, between 11 and 3 at the Quality Inn, downtown Denver, 248th Avenue.
Right. Now, you've been steadfast about working for our veterans who depend on medical marijuana. Why do you think there's such a need to have your voice out there?
Well, I think that it's important that people realize that cannabis or medical marijuana really should be the first choice of treatment rather than the deadly prescription drugs that veterans are often prescribed.
And you've made a lot of headway with the Veterans Administration as well with this.
Yes, we have. In Colorado now they accept the fact, or they allow veterans to utilize medical cannabis or medical marijuana as part of their treatment regime. They just ask that they tell their doctor that they're doing that, but they've agreed not to take any kind of punitive action against a veteran for doing that.
Okay. And also this week, the State Board of Health just decided not to limit caregivers to about 10 patients. 5 plus a waiver is now what they're back to actually doing. Why do you think that was a crucial decision for those who really need medical marijuana, children included? Well,
I think that's extremely important, an extremely important decision. And I was very pleased that that they made that decision, as I think most people involved in the medical marijuana industry were. There's no way really to determine at this point how much medical marijuana a specific patient needs, and so by limiting how much they could have, that could have created some critical problems for patients.
Yeah, because we did focus a lot on children, but also for veterans as well. And I know that a lot of people may not understand this. They think, you know, I've heard people say, why don't you just go down to a dispensary and grab some marijuana? Why does it have to be going through a certain venue to get medical marijuana? But it's the strain that makes the difference, isn't it? I have learned that there's a strain that you can't even get high from that is helping prevent seizures.
Well, absolutely. You know, and it's important that the patients or the caregivers also have access to testing so they know what's actually in the marijuana, because unfortunately a lot of times what dispensaries tell you the content or the makeup of a particular strain is not always accurate. We've done a lot of testing of things that we've obtained from dispensaries that proved not to be accurate.
So at your event on Saturday, you're going to provide some testing as well?
We actually will take in medical marijuana, or any marijuana actually, in any form, bud, an extract, edible, and we'll test that for people and get them the results within 10 days.
Wonderful, and that's whether you're a veteran or not, right? This is open to the public, so if you need help, if you want to have a strain tested, if you are using medical marijuana, this giveaway again is on Saturday, September 20th, 11 to 3 at the Quality Inn Central, Denver. 200 West 48th Avenue. More information, grow4vets.org, and also a little bit later we'll have information for you at kdvr.com. But thank you again so much, Roger Martin, for joining us, and we'll keep us posted on the work you're doing for our war veterans.
Thank you.
Yeah, Brooke, I tell you, it's really interesting to see how this organization has grown and the way it helps our veterans.
Right.